Terrific. Thank you very much. Thanks. That's so nice of you. Back at all of you. Every one of you. Every single one of you. Thank you so much. Today, I want to talk about something that I got a letter if you watched the show on Friday. And again, I had mentioned on Friday, hopefully you watch the show every single day, because I can't keep recapping everything for you all the time. You just have to keep up, or else you're left behind going, what's going on, you know? So anyway, Tammy, this woman Tammy, wrote me a letter on Friday. You know, Tammy and Tony, with their kids, Tesha, Tony, Tricheka, Tuwaka, Selma, Tyrone, and anyway, she gave me a squishy pillow. And I named it T-Bone. And I have been sleeping like a baby. But so I started thinking, all of our kids and all of our cats, everything's named with a T. It starts with a T. And a lot of people put a lot of thought into naming their kids, which is a big deal. I mean, it's a name you're going to have the rest of your life. You know, that's a big thing to think about. You should. Although people change their names, because I started thinking about that. If you don't like your name, John Wayne, did you know, was Marion Morrison. That was John Wayne's name. He changed it. Cary Grant was Archibald Leach. That's true. And Whoopi Goldberg, I believe her last name was Cushion. But I think. I don't know. I don't know. No, her name was Karen Johnson, and so, and of course I changed my name. My name was Helen DeGeneres, and, oh yeah, right when I got to Hollywood, I dropped that H. And it just rolls off the tongue better. My name almost was, my parents were gonna name me Nancy. That's true, they loved the name Nancy, but my brother Vance, who was born first, they called him Vancy, and then it would have been Vancy and Nancy, and they decided that's not good, and unless you're a cartoon, and then that's fine. But we would have had to wear hats and smoke pipes and stuff. And but then I thought, well, that really almost was my name, Nancy, and you'd be watching the Nancy DeGeneres show right now. It would be a whole different thing. Nancy, get up and have a little fun today. Nancy, it doesn't sound right. But now, everybody's also, this is the thing about names, that we're getting all creative, because even if you don't have a weird name, people are just changing the spelling. Like, I'll go to sign an autograph now, and I'll say, what's your name? And she'll say Kim, and I'll go, okay, and I start to write K-I-M, and no, it's K-Y-H-J-M. What? Kim, I know, but why all those consonants? You don't. But anyway, so now I think it's a contest on who can name their kids the most unusual names. Because there are all these, you know, Rob Morrow, the actor, his kid is named Tu Morrow. Did you know that? Seriously. And I think the winner should be Peekaboo Street's parents. Peekaboo Street's is a gold medal skier. Now, Peekaboo Street, I understand if her last name was I See You, but in the old days, you know, they had names like Esther and Bertha and Clarence because, you know, they were so busy in the fields plowing and stuff like that, nobody really worried about the names. And then way back then, they had weird names like Copernicus, which, you know, he got teased, Copernicus. And then cavemen had weird names because they were simple, like Bam Bam and Pebbles. Those were the... Although it was Fred and Wilma were the parents, so they had normal names, so they started the designer names with the Bam Bam and Pebbles. But Bam Bam and Pebbles didn't get teased a lot because they were homeschooled. Well, they were cave-schooled, actually. But I think it's important to be, whether you're homeschooled or cave-schooled, it's important to be dance-schooled. Make me dance right now. Oh, hello.
Hi.
This is a big day.
It is a big one.
This is a big day.
It's huge.
Huge. It's John Travolta Day. John Travolta's here. Oh, he's got a new movie called Ladder 49, and I always have fun with him. Never know what's going to happen when he's here. He's crazy. That's going to be my new way of, he's crazy. Has anyone ever said it like that before? I'm not going to say it again. I just stopped myself. Also, Mace is here singing Breathe, Stretch, and Shake. Mace, from his new CD, welcome back. He's back. All right, so the bidding has officially closed on the Ellen Cabbage Patch Kid that we auctioned off on eBay, and my little girl's leaving home. Whole new adventure. So we're going to let you know tomorrow. We're going to figure out if this is all legitimate, who ended up with her. So thanks to everybody who bid on the doll, and all the proceeds will go to the American Red Cross and Noah's Wish for hurricane relief. So good for you for doing that. Thank you so much. I haven't talked about coffee too much for the past few days because I thought I would just pretend like it didn't exist and then I would feel better. I'm here to tell you it doesn't work. Oh, man. Well, so here's the thing. I'm not alone. I have received over 3,000 emails of all kinds of different suggestions of what to do with these withdrawals. I mean, and I don't even know where to start. They range from hypnosis to acupuncture to different kinds of coffee substitutes, and y'all are grinding up some interesting stuff out there, I'll tell you that. Someone told me to jump on a trampoline in the morning or to go sit in the ocean to detox, and there's all these. This is, I just have a few of them, but I may go through these for a while because I've hit a nerve here. This is from Stephanie Ferriera, I believe, from Plymouth, Massachusetts. Ellen, maybe you could tuck a Folgers coffee singles in your bra for the aroma. Thus creating the illusion that you had your coffee. That's a great idea, but it would conflict with the gin sachets that I have in there right now. Jennifer Suits from Champaign, Illinois. I don't drink coffee, but you made it sound so tasty that I stopped and got a big honkin' cup before work. It was good, really good. You're the Juan Valdez of daytime. First, gracias, amigo. Jennifer, I don't think that you're quite getting it. I'm trying to get people off. I'm not trying to get you to start drinking coffee. Wait a minute, where do you get a big honkin' cup? I didn't even know there was that size. Big honkin' cup. All right, Catherine Laney from Clute, Texas. Try half a Darvocet and a large glass of Coca-Cola. You'll feel better in 30 minutes. Well, I guess for every family has their cure-all, and home remedies really are the ones that work best. So, do you make your own Darvocet, or actually, I'd love to hear from you when you wake up. Give me a call. This is Diane Stanley from Lincoln Park, Michigan. I say just drink the damn coffee. Life is too short. You could get hit by a bus leaving your house. All right, she's mad about it. Drink the damn coffee. Sound like she has a monkey on her back. She's right. I could get hit by a bus. I live next door to Greyhound, and very insightful. All right, thanks for all of your support, everybody. I have to be honest with you. I actually did decide to drink a cup of coffee, a cup of damn coffee, yesterday, and it was too much. I was having shooting pains in my legs, and I need to detox slowly. Everybody said just cut down and start watering it down, so that's what I'm doing. I'm actually trying to cut down slowly. And now, this is crazy. Johns Hopkins has gotten into the act. They actually released a study on caffeine withdrawal, and in the article they talk about me talking about this on the show. And I'm glad Johns Hopkins is watching the show. So here are the 5. They call it a disorder. Withdrawal is a disorder, they say. And the 5 symptoms of caffeine withdrawal are headache, check. Fatigue, check. Feeling like you have the flu, check. Mood change, yes! Difficulty concentrating. I'm not, yeah, well. All right, yeah. It's really, really hard, and it's amazing. I didn't know how many people understand this, but it really is hard, and I'm jonesing for it. I love the taste of it. I love the feel of it. It wakes me up, and I still hang out at coffee houses because I love, mainly I'm into the spoken word, and I'll go and I'll do some spoken word at coffee houses on the weekends, and, well, anyone who knows me knows that, and so we actually went this weekend, and the crew followed me there, as they always do. And I think that one of the camera guys turned on when I was sitting down doing some spoken word at Starbucks. So take a look. Latte. Latte. Oh, steamy, steamy latte with milk that floats on top of the beans that burn my breath of my bitter mouth with the tongue that tastes it. Latte. Who makes my latte in the morning? How many sugars? 1 lump or 2? 1 or 2? 1 lump or 2? Latte. Oh. Those were the days and nights. You know, people look back on their salad days. I'm going to look back on my coffee days. Hey, don't go away. The beautiful and talented John Travolta is going to be sitting here right after this. We'll be right back. When it comes to Hollywood superstars, they don't get much bigger than our first guest. He's a 2-time Academy Award nominee, and his new movie, Ladder 49, is in theaters now. Please welcome the fabulous John Travolta. John.
I'm exhausted. I've been putting out fires all across the country.
Yes, I know. And then we play a little fire for you. A little Ohio players.
So good to be here.
It's good to have you here. You look nice, and the danger of black as I hugged you, and you know I'm caked with makeup, so it was just all over you. I think I got it off, though.
But it's your makeup,
it's
as
my
mother would say.
Oh, that's sweet. That's what your mother said?
Well, no, she would say something like generous like that, you know.
That's very
when
sweet.
my sister Ellen didn't have a prom dress, and she said, well, with your personality, Ellen, you don't need a dress. You see what I mean?
No, it sounds like she's going to go naked.
That's what she meant.
Oh, I see. Encouraging your daughter to be a floozy. I forgot you have a sister named Ellen. I like that.
I do. I love my sister Ellen.
Hey, listen. Last time you were here, we were talking about you're flying all over the place, and
Yes.
And I understand you went somewhere very exciting this summer.
Yeah, we went to Africa.
I've always wanted.
You've not done that?
I've never gone to Africa.
I recommend it.
I would love.
I mean, you have to be very careful about the safari you choose because some are better guarded than others, you know, patrolled. But I recommend it. The kids loved it. They were 7-9 hours on safari.
Now, where'd you go? What part of Africa?
It was South Africa and Port Elizabeth area, or Cape Town. I don't know. But anyway, the point was it was very entertaining.
I love that I know. What part? Like I know any. If this is Africa. So you're on safari in an
open Jeep.
In an open Jeep.
Yes, and that was the exciting part. I mean, it's dangerous, but it was exciting. And it's very well, you know, they have to have armed guards in case an animal gets out of hand. And they don't, for the most part.
What did you see? Like, did you see kills?
No, you mostly saw gorgeous animals 10 to 30 feet away from you, lounging and lying around. It was pretty beautiful, actually.
Well, are they so used to Jeeps now that they just lay there like it's a zoo, like it's San Diego?
You are warned not to move.
Uh-huh.
I mean, they want you to kind of stand still and, you know, like a mannequin.
That's relaxing.
But the truth is, the ride. No, she's right there. No, she's absolutely right, because the ride is relaxing. Once you arrive at the setting, it's terrifying.
Yeah.
But the ride between the animals is wonderful.
Okay. Once you drive away from them.
Yes.
Okay. And what kind of animals did you see, for
You
instance?
see hippopotamuses and giraffes and leopards and.
Really, leopards?
Yeah.
'Cause
They're dangerous because they can get on your Jeep real quick.
Yeah.
Like they could jump in a single bound, you know, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So you're warned about that kind of thing. But regardless, it's fine dining and it's wonderful atmosphere, and I do recommend it.
Yes, but that was such a reluctant advertisement for that. I do recommend it. Okay, so and then you're in a beautiful tent. I've seen the pictures; they look great. But
Yes.
aren't there still bugs and everything?
Well, at this place there weren't bugs, but at others there are. Sometimes.
No bugs.
What I mean is that certain parts of Africa are less. They have less infestation, and in the middle of Africa, it's far more. You see more moths than you do hippopotamuses. However, you know, I was in a clear bugged area. Oh God, I'm delirious. Between putting out fires and reminiscing about animals, I don't know what to do.
Well, all of that sounds like whatever they're getting rid of the bugs with was probably healthy to breathe in. Whatever that. So, and the kids liked it. I mean,
They
was that?
loved it.
That must be amazing to see those animals. How close? Like 20
No,
feet?
literally 10 to 30 feet.
Really?
Yeah, and that's the mannequin part, dangerous part. However, it really was rare. They were very. They're out 7-9 hours at a time.
The Jeeps?
No, the children. The children were on the Jeeps.
Wow. You just send them away?
No, I was on the Jeeps with them.
All right.
I feel like we're in some Noel Coward comedy.
All right. I'll try to keep you on track. You're delirious.
Delirious.
All right, so.
I didn't expect to come talking about safaris.
Yeah. Well, that's why I found out you went to Africa, and I couldn't wait to hear about
But
it.
the colors today in this living room are the colors in my living room.
Yeah.
The blues and aquas are
Hey, look
gorgeous.
at this.
I'm avoiding things. Okay.
All right, listen, we have to take a break, and
Thank God.
we'll be right back right after this. We're back with John Travolta. So the last time you were here, your wife had surprised you for your birthday and did this huge thing for you, and then it was just recently you celebrated your 13th wedding anniversary.
13th anniversary, yes.
So congratulations
Thank
for
you.
that. And you and Kelly Preston right there, the beautiful and brave Kelly Preston. So now, what did you do? Did you do something special for her?
We did absolutely nothing.
Oh, great. She threw this whole huge thing for you for your birthday?
We were so Hollywood by the time it got to our anniversary. I was in Venice, she was in Toronto at our film festivals. We just have so much confidence in the relationship that we'll celebrate it another day.
That's great.
Yeah.
I like that.
No, it's true.
Yeah. Because every day's a celebration, right? Because you're a romantic guy, so you're always doing something. Well, what we wanted to do for you, because we looked it up, 13 is lace. Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
Lace. So what we did for you, because we know you're flying around all the time, we got you some doilies for the plane, so things don't fly around on your 707.
But I don't want to soil your face.
Now, of course, when you go to sleep. Do what? The lace is on the back, by the way.
Oh, the lace is- I didn't care about
There's
that.
a theme to this. And then, of course, if you're chilly.
Oh. Well, let's pretend we're on the plane. Come on. Okay, let's pretend that
Yeah.
we're on a plane going far away together.
Let's pretend we're going to Africa.
Okay.
Okay. Can I
can't
get some
wait.
peanuts? Okay.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Yes, yes. Ellen would like some peanuts.
Wouldn't you be flying though? Don't you normally fly
Oh,
yourself?
honey, I put it on autopilot and I get in the back. It's much more fun.
Whoa! Okay.
Oh, look out the window.
Oh.
Look, there's a safari.
It's always on the other side. It's never on the side you're on.
Exactly.
That you're always having to crawl over somebody.
This is like a 14-hour flight.
Is it 14 hours?
Oh.
This is the way we should interview people all the time.
I would love, do you know how much I would love that to be in
sleepy.
Let's do it. Let's try it for just a few minutes.
Okay, so I was going to ask you about the kids, if you were a strict dad, because I can't imagine somebody that you would be actually strict.
I'm a pushover.
Yeah?
Honestly. You know, they get away with anything they want. And that's okay by me. I did when I was a kid, and look what happened to me.
Yeah. So you don't punish them or anything like that?
Oh,
Are
God,
they
no.
good kids?
Oh, they're beautiful. I love them.
Describe them to me.
That was a combination of Bridget Bardot and Jane Fonda in the way she looks.
How old is she?
She's 4.
Wow.
And we were so funny yesterday. We have a very good friend of ours, a Mexican family that lives with us, because they're Jet's and Ella's best friends, these kids. And at 4, she said, I wish you were Jackie's dad. And I said, well, I kind of am. I said, you know, I give them a house to stay in, and I feed them. And she said, no, you don't. I said, I do. Who do you think pays for all this? And she said, well, are we Mexican? That turbulence. Oh, the first thing you do on a long flight is you get rid of this darn collar thing.
I also want to get closer to you.
Oh, please.
We have to go to a break. We'll be right back. Back with John Travolta.
This in-flight movie was excellent.
Oh, I love
49.
that. I hadn't seen it yet, so I'm glad it's on the movie, on the flight
yes.
today. Ladder 49 is the name of the movie. And now, what did you have to do everything to prepare for this? To like go? What? Did you?
I did. Everything.
Everything.
Because I was the captain and the chief, and I had to know all the jobs. And, you know, it's not that I'm getting long in the tooth for this kind of thing, but I'm a little old to be doing everything in a fire department.
Right.
You know, thus I was cast as the captain and the chief. But nevertheless, I had to have a history, so I wanted to be a good actor and do my due diligence. So we, you know, we threw ourselves all those buildings and we get into fires.
No, you went on calls, right?
We went on calls. We put out car fires. And, you know...
Wait, there's someone actually that has their car on fire and John Travolta shows up to put out the... I mean, really?
Yes.
Did they flip out? Did they like, ah, oh, yeah. And you actually held the hose?
I did. And Joaquin was holding the hose ahead of me, and I was guiding him off often. And there was one scene where rats were coming down the steps, and he was scared of the rats. You know, he didn't want to step on them and stuff, and I had to push him up like a good captain. And oh, there's a lot of stuff. It's
too much to mention, probably.
Will it ever end?
All right, so, but it looks like it, and it's and Joaquin Phoenix, who is fantastic.
Oh, he's adorable. And
he's great.
Yeah, he's really great. No, in all seriousness, it's hard to be serious in this whole getup, but
yeah.
In all seriousness, all these actors really put their egos on the doorstep and became selfless for this movie because the firefighters are very important to us. And we know that, and we had finally a chance to do a movie that could be bigger than us, could be more important than us. And after Ground Zero, everyone felt this tremendous kinship to these guys and gals throughout the country, and we just wanted to pay homage to them in this movie, and I really think we did it. I think we did a good job.
Yeah, they do a very important job and are very underappreciated. So.
And what I hope, and my wish is to one day, maybe it will enlighten someone to pay them more than what they get.
Seriously, seriously, absolutely.
That would be nice.
All right. So, Ladder 49 is in theaters now.
Yes.
And I have not seen it. I cannot wait to see it. I'll bring my blanket. And John Travolta's going to be back for one more thing a little later in the show. We're gonna do something that I'm going to do something with you that you had to do in the movie.
I did, and the sad thing about what we're going to do together is that the first time I tried to do this on camera, I was so slow. All the guys from the fire engine said, "Travolta, the fire's out." Putting on the equipment.
Really? But we're going to.
I will demonstrate how slow I was.
We'll see. I've never done it myself, so we're going to do it a little later.
All right, good.
All
We're
right.
going to be a lovely couple doing it.
I can't wait. I look forward to getting dressed with you. We'll be right back right after this. It's Monday, and you know what that means. We didn't have time for What Are You Doing While You're Watching on Friday. So it's time for What Are You Doing While You're Watching? All right, this comes from Dylan Edgerly from Mission Viejo, California. Woo! Dylan! While watching Ellen, Dylan, 6 months old, tries to get a ball in the pocket of the pool table, but he realizes he can't do two things at once. Oh, look at that. That's very cute. That's my favorite trick shot. It's a 3-ball off the baby and into the side pocket. That's actually more like what are you doing while you're watching the top third of the program. That's the show way back there. That's not, you're not watching, you don't know. What if the most important stuff is happening below my head? What about that, Dylan? This is from Suzanne Coughlin from Tinley Park, Illinois. Love your show. I have one last monarch caterpillar getting ready to shed its skin and become a chrysalis. It's a little hard to see you through the screen, but we're watching you anyway. Look at that. Wait a minute, that's not a caterpillar. That's actually a Cheeto, and they are delicious. Can you get closer? Oh. No, that's a caterpillar. That's actually, it does look like it might taste good, though. All right, let's back it up. I think that's when I was toasting my friends with the wine. Remember when they were, they told me they have their evening wine with me? Because I don't usually drink wine on the show. I know that for a fact. Little caterpillar. Boy, we're going to add that to our list. We have a lot of different things to watch. This is from Lori Garsk, I believe. Garsky? Garsk. From Heartland, Wisconsin. This is Emmy, my Capuchin, and she loves to watch your show. We watch you every day, and I get such smiles out of your show. You leave me with a good feeling for the rest of my day. Thanks for bringing laughter back into my life, Lori and Emmy. That's sweet. And the Capuchin, I guess she's talking about the monkey. She didn't really mention that it's a monkey, but that's what a Capuchin, for all I know, could be coffee or of some kind of non-fat blended, no whip, decaf, vanilla Capuchin, and leave room for cream. The monkey looks like he's trying to fix a flyaway on my hair. He's like, that is really, really cute. Oh, that's cute. All right, then we have Lynn Dinger. Waltham, Massachusetts. Dear Ellen, I love your show. I've especially enjoyed the pictures of people's pets. This is Ophelia. She's a year-old African pygmy hedgehog. Keep up the good work. Lynn Dinger. Look at that. It's having some little morning coffee right there. Probably. Little plate of hedgehog chow right below it. You know what looks good on a hedgehog is a hat and a pipe. And, well, I was just going to put it behind a hedge, so it would be actually... all right, then we have Diane Hedge, and she says that's her real last name, Columbus, Ohio. Thistle, my hedgehog, enjoys hearing your music and watching your show with me when we kick back and relax after work. I'm the one that works. Anyway, we love you and your show. So there's another hedgehog, which the other one should take a little lesson from. You face the TV. You darn hedgehog. That's amazing. 2 hedgehogs, letters from 2 hedgehog people, and I looked up the ratings for our show in September, and the hedgehog viewership has spiked like crazy. It's incredible. Look. So I want to make sure that people, actually, I want to give the shout out to the H-hogs, to the H to the hizzy hogs. A tip of the hat and a kiss on the cheek to everybody who sent in pictures. Thanks very much. Mace performs after this. Don't you go away. I want to thank John Travolta and Mace for being here. Tomorrow, Leah Remini and the band Heart will join me. Oh, and one more thing. We're going to see who gets dressed fastest if we had to run to a fire. Ready?
Okay.
Get set, go.